What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about this 2025 FOX L25 loader. It's a very well-rounded loader. It can be used for anything big or small. Perfect for construction crews, snow removal crews, anything like that. Any job you have, this thing can get it done. And today I'm going to show you what it does, how it works, why it's reliable, and what you're actually getting as an owner, because oftentimes you don't really know what you're getting, you don't know what you're buying. But in this video I'll show you everything, the ins and outs, how it works, the functions, the reliability, how to maintain it properly so that it will actually last and actually be worth your money. So let's start with the basics. This machine, it weighs 12,345 pounds, so it's a solid mid-size loader. It's heavy enough to handle anything you might need to throw at it, any serious work, heavy lifting, but it's also still compact enough to maneuver around yards, job sites. You can still get through it, and that's what's so good about this loader. The top travel speed is 35 kilometers an hour, which is pretty quick for a loader this size. Surprisingly fast. It means less time driving around from job site to job site, less time snow pushing, and you can get the job done a lot quicker. So I'm gonna do a quick walk around for you guys, show you everything around the loader. You got some nice meaty tires over here, enough traction. These are currently these summer tires, but we also do have winter tires for them, so for extra traction they're bigger. Here you have a universal skid steer type attachment, so anything, if you want to hook up the attachments, it's really quick and easy. These are your hydraulics for your snow blowers, grapples, anything that opens, close, you can do that. All you do, you come up to it, you hook it up, pick it up, put down the lever, and then that engages the pins, and then it's locked in and you're good to go. You don't even need to get out of the cab. Walking around here, this is your diesel tank, and then you have a gauge down here. You can see how full it is, so really useful. It's easy to use. This is just, you open with the key and then twist it open, and then over here your engine, exhaust, you got lights up there, and over there, if you guys can see, there's a backup camera. And over here in this compartment, this is where you will find your battery. So you just open this up. This is where your battery is. Easy to reach, easy to use, easy connections. It's right there. Can't be simpler. Let's close this back up here. And then here's your hydraulic oil. So same thing as the diesel. You got your key, and you just twist and open. And then also gauge over here. So it's really simple to use. And then up here, you got a nice bright light bar we have added as well. And especially in the night or when it's dark, the headlights work really good. But with these light bars, it shines a lot further away, shines up a lot more area, and it's so much easier to see. And especially when you're snow clearing in the dark, late at night or early morning, this is really good for that. Makes it so much better. You can see what you're looking at. You can see if there's anything in the snow that you might not be able to tell without them. It just helps a lot. So now I'm gonna show you guys the engine. So you come here, usually these are closed here on the L25. I've already opened them for you guys. And then you can just pop this open. Really simple, really easy. They're held up here. It stays in place so you can work on it. And you guys can see the engine. It's really simple actually. If you think about it, just look at it, you can already kind of tell that there's a lot of space to work on it, and the layout is pretty simple. And if you have any problems or anything, any leaks, anything breaks, you can check around and find the problem pretty easily. This loader, it is powered by a 2.8 liter Cummins QSF engine. It produces 74 horsepower and 221 pound-foot of torque. It's liquid cooled, diesel powered, and it's Tier 4 compliant, which means you have better emission control and cleaner operation. And then you've also got your filter over here, And then over here is your circulating heat pump. You plug that in, and then your block heater is up in here. The diesel tank on the L25, it holds up to 88 liters, so which is enough to go about your day, do all your work, and you don't need to constantly be thinking about filling up. Hydraulics are where this machine really shines. You're getting 120 liters per minute of hydraulic flow, which is a pretty good input for your attachments, for your buckets, for snow pushers. You have the hydraulic flow, you have the power of the engine, and the L25 will get the job done. It will give you the power you need, and you won't have to stress about it. And like I said before, the L25, it has a quick attach system just like all our other FOX loaders. You may have seen other videos of it, but they're all the same really. So all our attachments, you can come up to it, you hook it up, you lift it up, and then you pull the lever inside. I can show you guys later. And then that will engage the pins, and then you're locked in. If you have anything that you need the hydraulics for example, a snow blower or a grapple, we have to close them up and down. You would hook from the attachment to these hydraulic lines, you would open them up, and then you'll be good to go. That's all you have to do for those. Now, some other machines where it's really complicated, this is really straightforward, simple, easy to use. You can do it. And for things like the bucket, snow pusher, you don't need the hydraulics. You can just stay in your cab, especially when it's minus 30 in the morning, 6 a.m. You're good to go. And then you can go snow clearing. You don't have to get out, freeze your hands off, freezing cold. It's really straightforward, really simple. Now let's get into some lifting numbers, because that's what really everyone cares about. That's what matters about a loader. If a loader can't lift, then why would you want it? But for the L25, the rated operating capacity with bucket is 5,511 pounds. And with forks, you're looking at 4,408 pounds. The dump height is an impressive 12 feet. So if you ever need to load dump trucks or feed mixers, it's no problem at all. And if you would ever need to have that extra reach or go that extra step further, we do have the TL25, and that has a 14-foot dump height. So you get those 2 extra feet if you ever would need it. But the L25 does have a pretty impressive dumping height. It can reach pretty far. So in most cases, this is what you would need. Okay, so now all that is said and done, I'm going to show you one of the best things about the L25, and that's really good about this loader, is there's glass all around there. You have super good visibility. You have a full 360 view. You ever need to do a shoulder check, look behind you, look in front of you, you have all the visibility. You're not blocked off like on some other loaders. So open this up for you guys. Right away is boom. It's really spacious in here. You have a lot of space. Nothing constricting you. Really much space. I'm gonna step in here for you guys. So coming in here, you got your seat, joystick, controls, steering wheel. Bam. It's as easy as that. So I'll start you guys off here. Here's your kill switch. Over here is your parking brake. You can always engage it. Button down, crank it up. Here, use your brake, gas pedal, simple. Right here, as you guys can see, we have a couple controls and buttons here. So these are your hazards. Turn this on for you. Work over there. Turn this back off. This is your wipers, off, low, and high. Different modes. These are some of your light options. And then here's your steering wheel. Simple controls. This over here is your turn signal. Left, right. It's really the same as any loader. It's basically like a car. It's really intuitive. You can learn it in a day easily. All the ins and outs. And then you have your headlights over here. Controls. Everything you can see is still in its original packaging. It's a brand new loader and it's ready for you to be used. Over here, you'll notice a shift here. This is your low, neutral, and high. So you have your low gears, then you have your high gears, neutral, and low. And over here, this is your backup camera. I'll show you guys in a second of it working. Over here you have your sun visor. Put it up, down. Really useful if it's really sunny. As you guys can see, it is right now. Up here you have a radio with Bluetooth. You can connect. Your speakers are here, over here, and this here is just an extra light. Over here you have a fan which you can turn on and off. It just helps circulate the air a bit better. You do have AC and heat in here. And then coming over here, this is where you have your keys. Turn it on and off. You have a cigarette port. You can use it as a port here to charge and anything else you'd ever need. Same here, you have a USB plug-in. Really useful if you ever need to charge your phone or something. And over here, there's a switch here, the RPMs. You have two options. You can put it to your foot, as it is right now, so the gas pedal controls the RPMs, or you have a RPM dial. As you switch it, you have a dial over here, which says min and max, and then you can switch from low to high, and then you can change how high it idles, how high the RPMs go. So it's basically like a cruise control if you ever want to switch it. And then, or also, if you're warming it up and you want it to idle a little higher, or if it's colder, you want it to idle a bit higher in the RPM range, you can switch it to that. Over here, we have a couple more buttons. So this first button here, this is your sprayer for the windshield. So then you can clean your windshield nice and clean. This is your heat or your blowers at the front here. You have 3 blowers here. Here's one up front, and here's another one. You can flip it upside down, close it, open it, point it to the windows so the windows don't fog up, especially if it's cold. The windows ever fog up. Really useful for that. Then here you have your light bar, front and back. And these 2 levers are pretty important. So these were the levers I was talking about before with a quick attachment. So when you go up to your attachment, you hook it up. You use a joystick to control, hook it up, pick it up, and then once it is hooked up and you're ready to go, this lever you'll push down like that, and it will engage the pins. The pins will go down, and it will hook up onto the attachment, so the attachment stays in place. So it will be locked up, nothing can change. And then just to drop off the attachment, take the attachment off, you would do just in reverse. This is, you open the pins go back up, you just lower the attachment and then back up, and then the attachment will be off. And this red lever over here, this is for the hydraulics. So if you're doing your snowblower, your grapple, anything that moves, this you would hook up your attachment like you would normally, and then you would hook up the hydraulics as I showed you, those pipes, and then you would press this down, and then this stays in place. So then your hydraulics are locked in, they're good to go. You can use your snow blower, and that's how you bring it up. This over here is a upgraded joystick. You can see it's super simple, not a lot of controls, but it gets the job done. This is your forward and reverse. So you have 2 gears, 2 forward, 2 reverse. To put into forward, you would just click this up, it will put into forward. Neutral, reverse, easy to use. This yellow button here, this is your gears. So you click it in, that'd be second gear, forward second gear, reverse second gear, whatever it is. Click it out, first gear. This, your backup camera, as I told you guys before, I'll show you in a minute. And then for your fuses over here in this box, you got some fuses over here, and then also at the side here, you just open this up, and you got your fuses in there too. So if you guys are looking for those, that's where they are, inside of the cab. And then one more thing down here, you have your AC here. So perfect if it's those hot summer days, construction days, everyone is outside sweating. You're chilling inside. You got your AC, you can turn on how cold you want it. You also got your heat, as I mentioned. So in those minus 30 days, you're snow clearing at 6 a.m. and it's freezing outside. You got your heat, we got you covered. And then here's your blower, how hard you want it to blow. Comes down here to your feet, keep you nice and cold in the summer days. So now I'm going to give you guys a quick show of how everything works. I'm going to start up the loader for you guys, show you guys how it works, so you guys know if you're getting the loader, you know what to do, you know how everything works. Here you just take your keys, you twist it, one click, you'll get the welcome sign, and then you would have your glow plugs over here, and then you just wait till the glow plugs are away, the loader is already warm, and then you can just start it all the way. Start it, it's running. This is the parking brake. Your fuel is over here, we're at 1 bar currently. You got your volts, your battery, your gear is right in the middle, your hours, oil, all that is all right here. Steering wheel, turn back, forth, simple. Your joystick, I'll show you guys real quick. I'll go forwards, that puts you to forwards. I'll press the yellow button, F2, F1, F2, F1. I'll go to reverse, reverse, R1, R2. And then just to show you guys, if you guys go into reverse, you wait a moment, and then your backup camera shows up. The backup camera is super nice, especially in tight areas you can't see as much. It helps you a lot, helps you get out of tight spaces, really useful. This specific loader, the L25, has been part of our snow removal fleet for about 3 years now. We've made several improvements, like the removable winter front. It's not on this loader as of the moment, but on screen you guys can see those winter fronts, especially in the cold. It keeps the engine nice and warm. It stops the snow all from getting in and from the heat all getting out. So keeping the engine warmer, especially in the cold, is really important. Another big thing about people buying loaders or equipments, especially if they're from overseas, is parts. Can I get parts? Where can I get parts? If something breaks down, am I just stranded? Am I just out of luck? Luckily for you guys, we stock about 75% of parts locally. We have transmissions, axles, bearings, hydraulic pumps. We've got all of those. But if something needs to be ordered, typical ordering time is about 5 to 6 days. It'll be at your front door. Another big thing about loaders and people buying them is warranty. Do I get any warranty? What is the coverage? We have a warranty coverage. So we have a 2-year parts warranty on the engine and a 1-year parts warranty overall, which gives you peace of mind, especially when you're putting these tens of thousands of dollars into a loader. You have this peace of mind. Who is this loader really for? This machine is perfect for farmers, snow removal contractors, acreage owners, someone living on a farm, construction crews. It's a budget-friendly option, but powerful enough to replace larger, more expensive units in many different situations. So I'm just going to go through some maintenance stuff right now, some numbers, some facts, what you guys might need to know. So engine oil change interval should be every 250 hours. Recommended for normal use. Obviously, it varies on the use, how heavy you use it, how light you use it, more or less. Oil filter, of course, replace every oil change. Fuel filters, replace every 500 hours or once per season. Air filter, inspect every 50 hours. Replace when restricted or just annually. Coolant, you should inspect monthly. Full flush, typically every 2 years. Hydraulic fluid, check level weekly or every 50 hours. Make sure it's topped off. Make sure you have enough. If not, fill it up. Hydraulic oil change every 1,000 hours under normal conditions. The filter, replace every 500 hours. Grease the pivot points daily when in heavy use, especially in the snow season, especially when you're shoving all the heavy snow around, it gets heavy. Those pivots, those joints need to be greased to make them run smoothly. If not, damage can happen. It's really easy to damage them, and greasing can easily prevent it. So I also have a daily inspection checklist. You can go through it daily. when you come to work and you want to use a loader. This is a checklist perfect for that use. Check engine oil level, check the hydraulic fluid level, inspect the tires for wear and correct PSI, check for visible leaks under machine, test all the lights and safety systems, inspect the bucket pins and attachment locks, make sure they lock, make sure it works, and then warm the machine for 5 to 10 minutes before heavy load. So that will be all in today's video about the FOX L25 loader. I've told you guys everything, how to maintain it, all the functions, why would you need it, who would need this, and all the other uses for it. If you guys are interested, please let us know. If you guys have any other questions, if you guys would maybe be interested in a different loader, maybe a smaller option like the L10, or maybe you need the extra reach like the TL25, please let us know. Please feel free to reach out. Reach us at prairieequipment.ca, or you can call us at this number. Give us a call at any time, text or call. Make sure to like and subscribe for more of these videos, more walkthroughs, and comment below what you guys want to see. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.